Hey guys, Starkin coming at you again with more hardcore Minecraft. So, still living, still on our boat, still just having a good old time. And priority one is to go and make a brush. So we're just gonna make our way back to over where we spawned-ish. I don't recall exactly where we spawned, but it wouldn't be. Yeah, just 100 or so. So it's just right around in that mountain range where we were born. This treasure map, I think we are actually going in the general direction of it, and it might be by this river in this way. If not, we will go in a different direction because the treasure will be very useful to our continued goals. We can jump into our furnaces and but I'm hoping our buried treasure will have like a lot of stuff. I mean, it'd be nice if it had diamonds, for example. Of course, you can get a chunk of emeralds out of them sometimes. You can get like a pretty large, sorry, a pretty large amount of iron out of them. There's a lot of things that you can get out of a good buried treasure, but yep. All right, so it'll be on the other side of all this. Speaking of the other side of all this, I keep on forgetting that my goal, my my original base with my stuff in the bed in the corner of the wall is up this way and not over where the wheat is planted. You always want to leave yourself a little bit of room to run. 'Cause that's when you don't have room to run, that's when you have a bad situation, and you're always going to be able to fall victim to whatever's around you. Okay, how do I make a brush? I thought this was going to go better. Apparently I don't have the things I need to make a brush. I thought the feather would be part of it, but that's all good. And an iron nugget won't do it either. Anyway, well, plan to make the brushes. We're gonna cancel that one and modify it into plan to seek treasure. Oh yeah, absolutely. We're just gonna run this way. Everything's gonna be fine. And we should find ourselves in a relatively safe position. Where's my shield? You can't feel safe without a shield because skeletons are very dangerous, but not if you take reasonable precautions. First of all, you should always eat all of your breads. That's very important to protect yourself. And then, just a thing of wood. Just carry it around, rim it with iron. Basically all you have to do in order to just stay safe no matter what's going on. That's what you'll need. Speaking of what you'll need, here there's a yet another massive outcropping with waterfalls. So this is, I haven't played that many games of Minecraft, haven't seen that many worlds, but this one is quite lovely. It's certainly got a lot of evocative scenery right around the beginning spawn, to say nothing of all the other places in the world that could still, be quite interesting in their own right. But somebody told me about this. One of y'all mentioned sand mining, so we'll just show that off real quick. You just place a block, and then very quickly, in the frame as it's about to drop, you throw uh, a torch down, and then the descending gravity will break all the sand blocks, and you still get the torch at the end, so it's pretty nice. But if you time it improperly, as you see, it won't necessarily work, but it doesn't destroy the torch or anything. You just you look a little clumsy is all. And I got a little ahead of myself because apparently this map wants us to dig over in this direction, which is pretty good because this is going to take us closer to where the boat is, which is just along this riverfront here, which is going to be quite important because, of course, I am a coward and have no desire to shuffle off the mortal coil here. I definitely don't understand how maps work, but the relentless swaying as I run, I do find unpleasant. So we're just gonna mitigate that a little bit by only glancing at it every now and then. All right, but more intelligently this time. I'm just gonna have to get over how much I don't like the sway. In the water, it doesn't sway, so that's good. You know. Also, I could have been in a boat, but we're either going to find it right now or we're going to have to run home. But I think, you know, if we just believe, I think we'll be fine. Oh, well, I did the opposite of believing. I knocked a hole in the water. And now I'm understanding, of course, that this isn't really a terribly bright way to go about things. Because if I don't find, if I find a chest soon, what am I going to do? I'm going to have a full inventory, so I'm going to have to get rid of some of this stuff anyway, but it will never surprise a person that's watched me play to learn that I once again have neglected uh, inventory space or just like generally plans. But that's not important. What is important is that we're more or less on top of it. So, you know, we're just going to basically act like we're not playing on hardcore and putter around digging, going for the gold. So would we expect it to always be under sand? I think we would. I've never found a buried treasure under water, and I've never found one under dirt or sandstone. It's always been a sand layer. But the sun is likely setting, so we're gonna have to get our act together. You never want to sit still for too long. Okay, so I was digging totally across purposes. I think we'll find it right in here. Yep, there we go. Excellent. Oh boy, so we're gonna get 14 iron, Heart of the Sea, couple TNTs, water breathing, 1 diamond. We need to grab another iron sword. We got to do this quick. I have some decent things in the inventory, but we're just going to be trying to toss them because night is falling. Nothing is going to feel good here if we're still left holding the bag when dusk descends and we die. So it is time to get moving because in our excitement we did the thing. That's right. We forgot that we're playing on hardcore and this is not a game. So we need to get back to where a bed is. We're going to get across the water really quick. And the hope here is that we're just going to be able to dissuade the enemies from spawning too much on top of us. So there's a spider right there. We're just going to eat this apple. Because even if we get some coming in on us, as long as we have a protective ring, we're not going to have to worry immediately about running into repops in our enemies. That's going to make me feel more secure. So now, okay, I've got a bed. We've got monsters that we have to sort out. All right, there's a wandering trader, so he's going to be able to at least run interference for us. Take a couple hearts of damage. Not going to be the end of the world. All right, does he have anything that I can't live without? A jungle sapling for 5, but I can't afford one of those. We're just going to say goodbye to the wandering trader there. And, well, can I just sleep through the night here? No, you know what? We're gonna brave it. We've got a bunch of stuff. We've got iron gear. We're in the middle of a relatively defensible beach, so I think we're just gonna try to fight through the night. There are lots of skellies that way. There's a group of 3 of them, so if they started feeling a little froggy, it's likely that I would get jumped all over. But by staying here in the relative middle of these torches, I think we're going to be able to fight through the night. And if the skeletons show a sign of coming after us, we will hastily build a protective area for ourselves. All right, that zombie has a miner's clothes on, so you could tell he used to be a hardworking guy. You know, it's really sad the depths to which they'll eventually fall. But we get a little bit of experience. We set that zombie free of his sad lot. Chomp down on a pork chop. Life is good. Life is beautiful, and we are still alive here playing hardcore Minecraft. Feels so fun. You know, what I needed to do was just what I did. Play it more seriously, play it more carefully, make sure I had plenty of food, sleep through the first couple of nights. I am interested in trying to build a bow, but I need to just like toss down a crafting table here. And while I am we're going to just make a little block basically. And this is so I'll be able to run away while I'm sitting in here thinking. They won't be able to sneak in because that'll be... There we go. Little miniature fort for the night. Torches are not in that entry. They are in this one. And yeah, that'll be basically that. We've got a little place to feel safe in. And so what do I want to build? I don't want to build a diamond shovel. That's silly. I do want to finish up my suit of armor, though. So we need a helmet, and we need boots. How much better are iron pants than... you know, well, we'll never need to know. So they're 3 entries better, but I actually don't have enough iron to do that. I guess I spent all of it. All of it on those 2 items? So I guess boots are... 5? 4. 4 for boots and then like 5 for a helmet. Yep, that explains all of the variants then. I should have done the pants first. But yeah, there you go. So in armor now, and I've got 12 armor points, so 6 out of the 10 markers, and much closer to being safe than ever before. I can't believe I haven't had a monster run up to me here yet, but sometimes that's just how it works. folks, sometimes they forget that they're trying to have a war. I was thinking if I jumped over on this side, I would see a ton of them, but it looks like they are respecting the distance. They're respecting the ring of lights. And if I wanna start a fight, you know, I don't have to go too far. It looks like there's a skeleton right there, unless it is a birch tree. These are the sorts of engaging mysteries that you can have. I'm gonna get killed. There's a zombie baby. All right, so because I am incredibly stupid, I might be canceling this run right here, but it looks like we're gonna get away. So this baby is hot on our trails. He's gonna come around the side here. That's okay, because we're gonna get health regen in just a second. He fell off. Oh man. Well, you know, I was not nearly in a safe enough spot. Didn't protect myself. Slain by a zombie. That's how it goes. That's the hardcore life. You know, I didn't even get my sword back out. I hit him with a pork chop. I knew I was in so much danger. I knew I was in a safe spot. I could have slept through the night and didn't. And that's just how it goes. So we'll spectate the world. Here's the boat that I loved so much. There's the mountain range. There's the sun as it rises on my failures. This was a cool little place, you know. It was a fun little world. We found a buried treasure. We planted some wheat. And honestly, this initial mountain formation was quite the engaging mess. The water's getting weird over there. I think that's where the world stopped populating, so there'll be like a hole in the middle of it. Man, spectator mode is weird. Maybe it's just hardcore mode though. We can still just fly around on the inside here. So this would have been teeming with life, and by life I mean opportunities to visit death upon yourself. But that is as they say that. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. There we see my little fort that couldn't possibly protect me. You know, I think I only got hit by that zombie like twice, but I did get shot a couple of times by skeletons first. And there's all of my gear. There's the triumphant zombie child with its shovel. And all of my hopes, dreams, TNT, diamonds, and emeralds, dust in the veritable wind. So let that be a lesson to me, if not you. And I hope I'll see you in the next hardcore video where I'll be starting from scratch. Once again, a riveting repetition, the sort of thing that I thrive on. And hopefully that you enjoy as well.